Come along to the Pulrose Methodist Church Hall, and we are in the very early days of Shrek. And I've took early days, guys, because it's not until February next year. It seems like a long time.
Yeah.
We've got MD, we've got director here. But these things take time to get ready, right?
Oh, totally. We've been doing, how many weeks is it now? About 6 weeks of rehearsals.
Already 6?
Yeah. We've mainly been doing music because when we get closer to the show, we need to be doing music and dancing at the same time. So we've done a bit of dialogue and things in between, but yeah.
Okay.
Already.
You've MD'd a few, right?
No.
Oh.
This is my,
I wasn't sure.
First one.
Oh.
So,
I know.
Big change. Yeah, big change, because we kind of are very lucky in a sense, actually, because the society, the committee, decided they wanted to go down a local route for the production team.
You've got to go down a local route to somebody, haven't you?
It turned up, it suddenly became. So we were chosen, and then COVID hit, and actually it's worked out extremely well in that sense.
Yeah,
so, we're very lucky to be here and be able to do it.
But you have the world-renowned Perry O'Day zooming in, I believe, on this.
They do. So Harry was here originally again because of COVID. His jobs in London and the musicals there stopped sadly, and he was on Ireland. So we got him on board. So he was there for setting those audition routines, and then we've been currently zooming with him, and then he's coming over in January as well. So.
He's actually going to come and do his full thing.
Yes. So he will be here. So
totally.
Now, Shrek the Musical. That's it. We should mention that, but that's what it's called. I remember music in it, right? Is it the same music, or over to you?
No. There's a song. There's a song that we won't say what it is, but it's a very good one.
Yeah.
But no, it's all been written, especially, and it's wonderful. It's a real, I think, a high energy, real fun show. Very much family driven, as you can imagine. A laugh a minute, very silly. But if you love the film, that's what you're watching, basically. Just with a few more gags thrown in. So.
Yeah.
And somebody who's going green on this? Who is it?
Yes. So this is Ian Dixon, who people will know because of his voice. I mean, he's just got such an incredible voice, potentially best on the island. I'm going to put that out there. But he's taking the role, so he's getting proper made-up prosthetics from America. We've got it all, so it's not just somebody painted green. We're talking the full shebang from America.
Totally.
He looks incredible. Some people may have seen a few of the pictures that have gone out, but all the cast, I mean, the costumes alone are just stunning.
Yeah. They're already starting to do makeup practices and all sorts, because we've got some pigs who are going to wear prosthetic noses. We've got it's crazy. It's going to look absolutely awesome.
So with all this COVID issue, how else has it affected this thing? I mean, you can get the sets in, can you, and those sort of things?
Well,
it's tricky.
It has been tricky, and at the beginning, when we first started planning it, we weren't really sure whether we were even going to be able to do like face-to-face auditions. And then, because we were so lucky on the island, we managed to do our auditions, we've managed to do rehearsals, and so far.
Isn't it all about fingers crossed?
Yeah.
This is February, so hopefully we'll all know where we are by then.
The plan is we're basically trying to get the show set, so we've kind of got it there in case of any emergencies, of having to bring things, move things, or whatever. But there is a challenge, but the show's got to go on. We're in a very lucky place to be putting on shows and have people in that theatre, that beautiful theatre. So we are, the committee are bending over backwards to make it happen. And there's a lot of things being dropped off at Heysham, deep cleaned, and then brought over, and a lot of that. But as I say, needs must.
DC, you've really pushed the boundaries. You keep going for these things, don't you?
Well, I think you've got to, though, haven't you? I think we've been really, really lucky again this year. We've got such an awesome cast. Because it's the first show that's going to be going on at the Gaiety. It was certainly the first show for a very long time.
One of the biggest casts, I think.
Yeah,
it is a really big cast.
We've got about 50, 60 on stage. I mean,
that's cost
huge.
A fortune to put on, right?
It does, but you know what? We're willing to spend it as long as people can come support. We realise people can't get off the island to go and see their London shows. We've got a beautiful theatre here. Hopefully they'll come and see this and enjoy.
And it is a premiere, right? I mean, it hasn't been done before, is it?
Not an amateur version. So we are. I'm going to do amateur like this because let's be fair. You look at the productions that go on this island from the amateur companies, and they're not amateur. The money that goes into it. You're talking thousands and thousands.
When will the tickets be on sale? Is it not yet?
The 1st of November they go on sale, so it's actually pretty soon, isn't
it is. So just in time for Christmas and all that,
Great Christmas presents.
Go.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Well, it sounds fun, and we will come back, as they say, and revisit this one near the time.
Yes, and you'll hopefully see a lot more going on.
Totally see so much more going on. And lots of lovely singing, totally.